Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Brendan and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, it is great to have you. And today I'm going to be explaining how the next altcoin bull run could be right around the corner. So whether you're an experienced, seasoned cryptocurrency veteran or you're brand new and don't really understand that much, this is going to be the video for you. I'm going to explain this very simply so that everyone is able to understand why I think the next altcoin bull run is just right around the corner. So if that sounds interesting at all, make sure you stick around for the entire length of the video, as there will be important information discussed the entire way through. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this one. Now, to put this in simple terms, what we're looking at right here and what we have in front of us is the one-day candle chart for the total 2. Now, the total 2 stands for the total of all cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin, otherwise known as the altcoin market cap. So that's what we're looking at right in front of us. And again, we're looking at this on the one-day time scale. The two EMAs that we have up here are the 50 EMA, which is going to be this golden yellow one, and then the pinkish purple magenta colored one is going to be the 200 EMA. Now at the bottom here we can also view volume, but again, I want to keep this as simple as possible. So one of the things that I'm looking at here is, what does the bottom of a cryptocurrency market cycle look like? What does it look like in the past, and what could it look like in the future? And really in this case, the present. So what I'm looking at here is this bottom that we just saw on cryptocurrency, is in this case the altcoins. Now this looks very simple, similar to what we saw on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and which would make sense because those are the two largest cryptocurrencies. So I see that we have, roughly 1, 2, 3 separate macro touches on the downside of this. And much like we saw on Bitcoin and Ethereum, we have this like descending triangle pattern playing out, where we can see that there is a falling level of resistance with a same level of support right down here. Now, typically this is a very, very bearish thing for any kind of candle chart. However, in this case, this was actually discredited, and the altcoins and all of cryptocurrency for the most part broke out of this. Now, this is a really good telltale sign that the bulls are super strong here, because not only is this breaking out of what would normally be a bearish pattern, but every time that the altcoins have touched this relative level or area, they've seen a beautiful bounce. From over here, the first time we saw altcoins bounce roughly in market cap 63%, and then we see them bounce almost 40%, and then the most latest time they've bounced over 41%. So every time that the altcoin market bounces in this area, again, they're seeing a lot of buying pressure. People are very comfortable buying in this zone, but also, does this resemble anything that we've seen in the past? And I think that's something that we have to take a look at if we're going to explain and say that the altcoin market has bottomed. So zooming out just a little bit, I want to go back to that like 2018 period, 2017 period, where we saw, of course, just a beautiful run in cryptocurrency, which, by the way, has been dwarfed by what we saw over here. And again, this has no surprise because every market cycle this happens. We can go back and we can barely see any of the blips that were the previous market cycles because they're always overshadowed by the next one, or at least everyone has been to date. So if we're looking back, again, a great run in cryptocurrency, but what did the bottom look like over in here? And that's what I want to take a look at. In fact, this looked pretty similar. Obviously, probably a little bit more bearish of what we saw back in 2017, 2018, even 2019, but kind of the same concept over here. We have this rounding flat bottom, and of course, what you could definitely argue to be like a descending triangle, right? We had these consistently lower swing highs, relative same area of support, but this pattern was broken because we held the same level of support down here. And after holding the same level of support, Bitcoin, or not, excuse me, not Bitcoin, the altcoins hit a higher macro swing high. Now, this is very crucial because that's exactly what we just did right now, right? We have hit the official higher swing high. We have broken out of what would be these areas from back in 2019 to 2020, and we are now in this area. The support has held, the higher swing high is in, and then of course the rest is history, right? I mean, altcoins ripped like we have never seen them do before. So if we're going back to the current date, we have to kind of say, all right, well, this looks like a pretty steep fall off. Yeah, we have that kind of same theory, same pattern happening. And one of the first things that I want to notice is that, of course, we have that same flat level of support. This is the previous swing high, and we're just barely above that right now. So I think so long as we can kind of hold above that area, even if we have a higher swing low, that's okay. So long as we don't have a lower swing low below this line, and have candle body closings down there, that's in my opinion a really good sign. So what this could be is just kind of setting up the path moving forward to say, hey, this could really just be the beginning of something even greater, something great. For the altcoin market. Now, obviously, I think Bitcoin dominance is pretty high right now. I think that as cryptocurrency progresses, if we do have this next bull run, obviously Bitcoin's going to go up still. However, I think that right now there's a little bit of room for the altcoins to catch up, and I think we're seeing that with Ethereum going from 23 to 24, 25, now at 2,600, and I think that that will continue to climb. So altcoins are doing great, especially in my opinion, Ethereum leading the pack, with Ethereum 2.0 releasing not that far in the distant future, which is something that I'm definitely excited for. So this is my thoughts on cryptocurrency right now. And overall, obviously, it is looking good. I think that there could be some room for it to potentially pull back here. Maybe just kind of pull back, get that higher swing low in, and then maybe continue to the upside. So I don't think that that would be off of the chart or really off of the table right now. But overall, that's my thoughts on the altcoin market. Obviously, this looks great. If this really is just the start and this is the first higher high, then obviously there's plenty of room. The main resistance levels for this are going to be right around here. And that's going to be, in my opinion, the next main resistance level. And then there's a lot of room for the altcoins to run kind of in this box. And then above this box, there's a lot more room. So there's not too many resistance levels. Obviously, there is a little bit scattered around here, but nothing too bad. Obviously, we're above both of the EMAs on the daily, which is a really good sign. And the altcoin market cap actually never even saw any kind of a death cross. So it's good to see that the 50 EMA is already being used to support as well as the 200. And there's no death cross that they have to get out of the way like Bitcoin and some of the altcoins have. So that's my thoughts on the altcoin market and why we could see an altcoin run. Again, nothing I say is legal, financial, or tax advice in any way. However, this is my opinion on the subject. As someone who's been around this for years now. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I look forward to responding to all of you. And I will see you all very, very soon.